California introduced recreational marijuana 1 year ago. The industry was expected to take off, but instead it hit a number of roadblocks and business for some went up in smoke. Aditi Roy explains.
For the past 5 years, Northern California-based Bloom Farms has manufactured and distributed vape pens filled with cannabis concentrate. Why vape pens?
Simple, convenient, easy, very manageable.
Founder Michael Ray says in the early years, they sold to dispensaries carrying medical marijuana, which had been legal in California since 1996. But when the state legalized recreational marijuana in 2018, Ray had high hopes about growing his business.
It was an exciting time that we thought was going to be very, very busy.
But it wasn't. In fact, sales went down last year. Ray's not the only cannabis entrepreneur who's struggling. For the first 6 months of 2018, the state brought in an estimated $84 million in cannabis tax revenue, less than half of what had been estimated. Ray blames cumbersome regulations, including the requirement that licensed distributors like Bloom Farms only sell to licensed dispensaries.
So in 2017, there was right around 2,000 retail and delivery locations that were available to sell in California.
Once recreational cannabis was legalized, all of those pre-existing retailers and any new ones had to get approval from state and local regulators in order to legally sell marijuana in the state. It's been a slow-moving process, and the state currently only has 1,100 licensed marijuana retailers, down from the year before, and also way below the 6,000 the state had originally projected. On top of the shrinking retail base, costly and time-consuming packaging and labeling requirements.
The requirement for child resistance. Inside of our packaging, we have a very special child-resistant pouch. You cannot open this up without scissors, essentially.
And with added taxes, Ray says his products are at least 30% more expensive this year than they were last, sending customers to the black market. One market research firm says California's black market for marijuana grew after legalization, from $10 billion in 2017 to more than $11.5 billion in 2018.
We're excited about this year. We've always been at the top of our game as far as executing our plan, but this year we now know what the rules are.
Ray is hopeful more enforcement and experience will mean a better year ahead.
State officials say they had hoped to have more licensed retailers by now, but the process has been slow, even though recreational cannabis sales are legal at the state level. Insiders say less than 20% of cities in California allow it. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Aditi Roy, San Francisco.